peeps. I know it's early. The sun is a shining. The white sun is shining. We're gonna talk while I do this drive real quick. We're gonna have a quick chit chat. As I look up at the sun before I get into the subject title, it does appear to be quite white instead of the yellow sun that we have grown up with, or that you may be accustomed to. It does appear a little white, like people saying that the sun is not actually the sun. It's a hologram, so to speak. But I don't know. Y'all let me know. Did Bill Gates do? It has been extremely hot. So let me get over here. I don't know if the car behind me, what's going on with him. Extremely hot. Have you heard about July 5th? It's been all over social media, in the news, some news, regarding CERN. You know that portal that they're trying to, well, the device has been activated. And July 5th, CERN will be activated again. Now, in some people's bodies that went to the doctor and got certain medications, and it's circulating in people's bodies. Well, there's speculation that when they crank open or crank up CERN on July 5th, that this might activate these certain particles that are in certain people's bodies that went and ran to the doctor to get certain medication. And I hope that you are reading in between the lines, because you know how it goes down on these YouTube streets. So read between the lines. CERN is supposed to be activated July 5th. A lot of you guys may know that there was speculation that when a certain device is activated, maybe these certain particles will react to the activation and release zombies, the dark matter that is in people will grow greater, especially if they ran to the doctor and got a particular medication around those times. I don't know what to tell you. I just say watch what's going to take place July 5th, and we'll all see if these speculations will come to fruition. Now, there are certain things that are going on that I noticed on the YouTube street regarding the water. I don't know what ocean this is taking place in, but sharks are running out of the water because of a particular creature, and I say creature that is in the water because it's being chased out of the water. If you haven't come across these videos yet, they've been on YouTube, they've been on TikTok. And later today, I am going to do a live stream, and I'm going to show you these particular videos of animals, and in particular, sharks. And if you know anything about sharks, the food chain. They are up there as a mighty predator when it comes to being in the ocean. So it's quite shocking to see a shark literally running out of the ocean right into a pile of rocks, busting his head on the rocks, yet and still falling back in the ocean and still running from whatever is in the ocean. That was one particular video I saw, and these videos are back to back. They are current videos. There's another video that I saw where there are, to me, it looks like a group of immature sharks that are running out of the ocean, but they have gathered all on the banks of the ocean. I'm going to put these videos together so that you can see these videos. Now, when animals start to, act differently, these are always signs to watch for something to come. When animals start acting crazy, when birds start flocking and shooting across the sky, and particularly if they're not in their same group of birds classification, they're all just, getting out the way. You will see this in the case of a forest fire. You'll see all types of animals running in a certain direction. I mean, they're running away from danger. They're trying to get out the way of danger. So this is what's going on right now, today, yesterday, the day before when I saw these particular videos. Animals, sharks, running out of the water from some particular creature that is in the water. It's interesting that is happening right as they announce that CERN is getting ready to be started up again. They're going to crank up CERN. And I shouldn't have to explain what CERN is because the majority of us all know about CERN. I'm just trying to put two and two together and come up with some type of scenario to what is actually going on because everything has truly been manipulated. We all know that, but not without the permission from the Most High, okay? Before I saw the two videos where one was an adult shark that literally, and I kid you not, I'm not exaggerating this, the shark literally ran out of the water. I say ran because that's what it looked like. It leaped out of the water. First it was swimming in the water, like running, getting away from something. Sharks don't get away from animals being at the top of the food chain themselves. And it wasn't a whale. It wasn't a whale that was chasing because they were in shallow waters, you see, because the shark came out of the water and hit the rocks that line the beach. Okay? So we can't say it was a orca because orcas are not afraid of sharks. Orcas will take down a shark. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't an orca because it would have gotten beached. It would have beached itself being that close to the shoreline. Before I saw the video about that shark running out of the water, hitting its head on rocks, going back into the water, still trying to run before something took it under. And then all of these other like semi-mature baby sharks running out of the ocean to the coastline of the water. There was a video of a man who was on the highway and there was like a transport. I don't know what you call it. Not an SUV, but y'all know how they have these trucks that go down the highway that bring you your food. These cargo trucks and things like that. Well, it was a truck like that, but it was more of a flatbed, and it had a huge tank on it. Okay, guys, and in the tank there was something that was making the tank rock, like they had captured some sort of creature in this tank. I wish I was making this up, but I am not. I am not making this up. I wish I had screenshot or screen recorded that particular video, because it seems to coincide with what's going on and why these animals are running out of the water. We have had conversations where I've explained to you all that we are in the last days, and in the last days, you would know that you're in the last days because Yahweh said it would be as of the days of Noah, where they would be slicing and manipulating genes, making creatures. And that is why I wish that I had gotten the footage, the screen record of the footage of the guy who had captured this creature being locked in some type of tank, and it was just rocking back and forth. And now after that very video, all of these animals are trying to run out of the ocean. Predators of themselves, top of the line food chain predator animals are running out of the ocean. My conclusion is that they have come up with some type of manipulated creature, and that's what was in that tank. And they released it into the ocean. Maybe they lost control of housing it, feeding it, and they decided to dump it into the ocean. I don't know. So I hope you guys stay tuned, keep it locked, because tonight is going down. I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you those very videos so that you can see it for yourself. Because I didn't know if they were going to take them down off of YouTube, any social media sites. They usually scrub videos that they don't want, the mass population to see. So I actually got a chance to capture these two videos of the sharks running out of the ocean. This is not something that happened in 1990, because you know how some videos are, this is something that just recently took place this week. Okay, this week, this took place. What is alarming and what should be alarming to you is the fact that it was sharks, not schools of fish, not schools of guppies, sharks. That's alarming. Well, to me it is. Now, this is going to be a stretch for some of you guys to even wrap your mind around. As in the days of Noah, this is how you know you're in the end time. If they have manipulated and created some type of creature, why would they dump it also in the ocean? If you recall, I did a live stream, I don't know, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I talked to you guys about Leviathan. Leviathan and what is the other creature's name? Bohemian. Behemoth. I think Behemoth. Leviathan and Bohemian. I was telling you guys about Godzilla And what's the other creature? Godzilla comes out of the ocean from China. Remember that? That conversation, if you caught that live stream, I talked to you guys about Godzilla coming out of the ocean from China, and then King Kong is another creature that they have made movies about, but it's on the land. See, in the end time, the Most High spoke about Leviathan being released, coming out of the depths of the ocean. So this is another theory that I have, because they, and I mean the powers that be, the supernatural also powers that are here on this planet, they know what some of you guys don't want to know, what some of you guys don't want to believe. That's why they are trying to manipulate genes. That's why they're trying to dig holes deep in the ground to escape the return of the Most High. That's why they're trying to create confusion regarding spaceships coming. That's what they're trying to do, is fight the Most High. Okay? Leviathan, I spoke about coming out of the ocean. Godzilla. They make these movies, but they don't tell you where they get the base from these movies from. Okay? Leviathan is locked still in the depths of the ocean, but they have been bombing in the ocean for since earlier this year. Bombs have been going off in the depths of the ocean. They have been fighting something in the ocean, something that they are trying to keep you from knowing. If you recall, when they bombed, there was fire. That was a ring of fire coming from the ocean. It was not, excuse me if I'm spitting there, it was not a oil rig that blew up. It wasn't a one of those platforms where, they stay on platforms in the ocean because they drill. I don't know what they call those particular. But they do movies about that. People being trapped, deep in the ocean from working on these rigs and things like that, right? It wasn't one of those. This was in the middle of the ocean, nowhere. First, there were bombs. And you probably, if you can, try to look this up before I even come back on live tonight. This information that I'm telling you right now. This happened earlier this year. They bombed the ocean. There was a ring of fire coming out from the ocean. Okay? Leviathan is supposed to come back out of the ocean. And now we have animals, sharks, running out of the ocean. We have a man that captured some kind of transport of some type of animal that was rocking this huge tank. The days of Noah is where I'm going here. Are they trying to, or have they developed or created some type of creature and dropped it in the depths of the ocean, thinking that that could fight or be some kind of rival to Leviathan, to the creature that they know exists in the depths of the ocean? I know it's a stretch for some people, because when the Bible was taught to a lot of us, it was only taught from, you know, that looks like men. I'm talking about creatures that coming up from the Euphrates River. I know the phone keeps going out. You fell back. some of the preachers that if you've been in church, they were trying to tell you, oh, you see, when they wrote these scriptures, they couldn't understand what they were saying. So they were trying to describe helicopters and choppers and vehicles that we have today. That wrong answer. That's the wrong answer. They were telling you exactly what was revealed. They were taught in these seminaries. There are going to be creatures that are going to torture these sinners. Leviathan is going to rise from the depths of the ocean. Things are going to come on this land, this earth, that will make men's hearts fail them from the sight of them. You feel me? They knew. If you've ever watched, there was a show, I think it was on the History Channel called Ancient. What was that show called? Ancient Aliens or something like this. But this man would go to ancient, relics and you would see already that we are not advanced. We decrease in knowledge. We are coming back into the awareness of the knowledge that was already here. Everything that we have now, that we think that we are so advanced with, when those preachers and teachers was telling you that these prophets didn't know what they were seeing when they were describing like scorpions, they already seen vehicles. They already seen chariots. Do you understand what I'm saying? These things were already in existence. Electronics of power was already here. We are the ones that have tried, like babies, coming back into more knowledge because everything decreased. And that was foresaid in the Bible. Now, you see, I don't know if you guys can see this vehicle behind me, but I'm in the middle lane. And I hate to get sidetracked. There's two lanes. There you go. Get off me. There's two lanes, okay? Two lanes of traffic. I'm in the middle lane. You got the fast lane. You got the slow lane. I'm doing 80 on the highway. If y'all didn't just see that car just trailing behind me, trailing, that's how they do. Now, I could be in the slow lane doing 70 to 60, and they'll come and trail behind me. So I go slower for them. That, stupid stuff like that. That's what was throwing me off. I'm like, I'm pushing 80 already. I'm not going fast for you. And there was no cars in either these two lanes. I'm in the middle lane. They'll come right behind you, like they ain't got no sense. So if you don't believe that we're in the last days and these people have developed and created creatures, well, buckle up tight, okay? Sit back and buckle up tight. Because whatever they plan on doing on July 5th, they're trying to get some more negative energy, you know, something to help in their fight against the Most High. Hold on. see if I can see what you're saying. I don't know if I can see what you're saying, Will. Individuals also sleeping or in, I can't see. We screenshot it later. There. I'll read it later. I can't see what you were saying. But um it's gonna be very interesting. And at the end of my live tonight, Texas has been on the map, y'all. Did y'all know a meteor hit down in Texas? A meteor struck in the backyard of a lady's home. Well, not her, a farm. And so I got that footage. So I'm gonna put that on the end of our conversation tonight when I come back. It might be tonight. It might be later on this afternoon. It depends if I'm tired or not. So if I'm not tired after I get off, then I might do a midday live or do one tonight. But a meteor hit Texas. Did y'all hear about it? Do y'all recall? This is just your homework because I want you to do this for me. Go down my timeline of videos when I captured meteors, something falling from the sky. Karen, I captured it twice. Big, bold, and just a nobody here. Go down my timeline. The footage is there. A meteor hit right here. Look at this. Guys, I kid you not. Look at this. When my when yeah, get over. When the video cuts off, you see this car? Do you see this car right here? Oh, you better be glad I couldn't get. When the video starts messing up, when the video starts messing up, it's when somebody's directly behind me, right? Directly behind me, and then the live starts chopping off. And there's no need to be directly behind me because there's a fast lane right here, there's a slow lane, and I'm in the middle lane, and there's trucks in front of me. And y'all seen that truck? I just let me take y'all down for a minute. I can get you off the hook for a minute because I want to show you. Can I flip this around? Y'all gotta see this. I know I look funny. Y'all see what's in front of me? Cause I'm sorry. I got off the subject real quick, but I have to show y'all this. Y'all see these two semis in front of me, right? If you were just on the live a few minutes ago, there was a truck, not just that truck, it was another car right directly behind me. You see, I'm in the mid. Hold on, let me get up. Because this right here proves this is the slow lane, this is the middle lane, and that's the fast lane over there. Okay? So there were cars as I'm driving coming up directly behind me when there's no need. Now I'm going to get in the slow lane. Let me get over here just so that I won't miss my turn. Okay, so now slow lane, middle lane, over there, fast lane. But if you were watching this live, when I was trying to explain to you guys about the meteor hitting, and I'm supposed to put on some makeup. I've been talking to y'all the whole ride. Um, God, did I get here that fast? What time is it? Oh, snap. Oh. Um, when I was telling you guys about the meteor that hit in Texas, and different other topics on my way down here. The video kept chopping off, right? That's that only happened when people they were coming directly behind me. Coincidence? I say not. I say not. But anyway, yeah. So a meteor hit here in Texas. The lady went out in the backyard and discovered a creature. Yeah, some kind of it was an ugly little thing too. It looked like some kind of worm-looking thing. But yeah, she wound up getting it on film. She described, how deep the hole was, what was around, and she she also showed that the men in black came to her house. She got it all on film. Now, how did she know it was a meteor that hit down? Well, you see a lot of these people ring cams. My turn though. Are putting these ring cams in their homes, in the back, and on the back door, around their homes. And mind you, she has property, so she has these video cameras. So when she went back to look at, what happened at the site where this hole and where she found this creature at, um, that's where the meteor. You can see it. I screenshot it. I screen captured that. We're gonna check that out tonight. This is gonna be an interesting live tonight. I hope you stay tuned. Like I say tonight, it may be midday. Who knows? But it's gonna be interesting because she got the creature on video. She has the video of the meteor, and she has the ring cam video of the police, the men in black, coming to her door after the creature, after the meteor hit. Now, I say please go down my timeline and look because I have captured these the very same meteors falling from the sky, but I have captured them. I've said stuff about them, ain't nobody paid attention, and it happened right here in Texas, and it happened right in her backyard. But I ain't chased down where no meteor hit. I just captured it. Okay, we're gonna talk about that tonight or later this afternoon. There's creatures in the water, and I'm gonna say on my from my assumption, man-made, manipulated, sliced and diced genes. The reason why the first flood came. A lot of people would think God was mad because man had sinned. Yeah, they sinned against the animals and the creatures and started trying to become like God and create their own animals and creatures. Sliced them and diced them. So now you have sharks running out of the water. Why did they slice and dice? We shall talk about this later tonight. So, y'all, I hope you keep it locked and much, much love.